Good evening. This is the weather diversion where we set virus and variant and violence and all things bad news aside, try to take a look at weather, find some silver linings, talk about the forecast. First day of fall is tomorrow, 3:21 in the afternoon, and it's going to be a slow kind of drift down into fall-like temperatures. I think we got some bonus warmth tomorrow, more than we thought we had yesterday. So yeah, you've got some wetness out there, but you've also got temperatures that should get well back into the 70s tomorrow, the first day of fall, before they fall again. So welcome to the show. As I said, it was actually developed um, during the beginning of the pandemic when we just got tired of talking about bad news and virus and violence, and now this year variants. So we came up with this. Corona therapy candle, which I guess we can still talk about, and use. And started out with a station one. Then one of our viewers came up with one, Jen, Forever Young, and so we light the therapy candle, whether it's for Corona or anything else. Just to take a deep breath, talk about weather, see some cool stuff, give you a forecast, and you know, have some good news for a change. So I'll get you full screen. You want to talk about into the dank night we go. Take a look at I-90 and Peach. Wet and damp, but mild. Hello, Lisa Fogelbank of Banks. Hope you're doing well up in Minnesota. Justine from Pittsburgh, good to see you. Thomas, welcome back. Miriam, long time no see. Deborah, welcome back. And Jerry and Bill, good to have you in the room. And Elaine as well. And Brian, I'm glad it's awesome in Clarendon. Good to have you here from Warren County. Ed from Central PA. Celine, the airport queen. And Justine in the Berg. So this is what we got going tonight. Obviously, some light rain, drizzle, and fog around the area, but nothing severe. And this will quit, and then it'll probably come back again. So let me get you a few views around the neighborhood, like for Justine, who used to live in Girard. Little Main Street for you, where the gas is still $3.45, and the Girard Hotel is missing. Erie International Airport, where they take the measurement from. I love it. The candy cane runway construction lights there. You got a truck, two trucks, and two porta-johns. It doesn't get much better than that. Hello, David Wellman, my friend from Union City and Skywarn. Good to see you. Pat, great to have you here. Chatty Kathy from Youngsville, good to have you here. So airport always showing you something fun, right? It's dank, it's dismal, but it looks like Christmas tree track lighting, like candy cane style, like some people put in their lawns. But it's raining there as well. Little Meadville for you, down by the mall and Chestnut Street. One car moving up the hill, and maybe a couple more for you. How about in Edinburgh for you guys in the borough? Good to see you. I love it, Bill Campbell. Raindrops keep falling on your head and our camera lens here. So in front of the Edinburgh Hotel, it's raining again. Not to conjure up some, old 80s songs. Purple on the Boston store clock. Downtown Erie on State Street, also a little bit on the damp side. And finally, Bayfront shot for you. Good to have you all with us as you see the flags blowing in front of the Victoria Princess there. Thanks, David from Skywarn. Thanks, Linda from Cochranton. Faith, long time. You see, well, spring starts tomorrow in the Southern Hemisphere. In our hemisphere, fall will start tomorrow. So there you go. So that's what's going on as far as how things look live around the area. Let me give you some radar here just to show you this little track of precipitation. Let's do this and this and that. Okay, so it's kind of this train line, train track of light rain, drizzle, going like this. But there seems to be a little bit of a back edge to it here. So eventually we should get into a drier slot. And then as you look ahead to late tonight and tomorrow, some bigger enhancement out here. Now, this is more worrisome, guys, if you have friends, family, relatives out here, because see where all this green is, that's a flood watch. And you can also see the fact that the radar returns are brighter and stronger here. So for us, you know, into everyone's life, a little rain must fall, but it's not anything very intense. So we got that going in our direction. Um, Jerry, happy birthday early. Thanks for the report from Butler. Marie, good to have you. Yeah, things can get rained out. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you know, it's kind of a deal where it's off and on. And the thing I want to show you as we look at a few temperatures and what's going to happen is it's going to take its time. You know, that is the cooler air getting here. And I know everybody's psyched about it in a sense because fall is a beautiful time of year. I had a great fall picture from my friend Roseanne. She's in Espionville, but this is Bonnie Bell Farms in Harmonsburg. I showed this late last night on the nightcap. I mean, this is just fall all over the place. Look at the beautiful sky. Look at the antique truck. Look at the corn. And back here, it looks like sunflowers and then corn and copious amounts of pumpkins. So fall just around the corner here. And thanks, Rose, for that picture. That is just a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of fall picture. So here's the headlines. If you feel like grilling, try it again. I mean, you're going to have to grill between the raindrops, but it is breezy and warm into the start of fall tomorrow with rain at times. That means it's not going to be raining all the time. And the cool air is really probably going to wait till tomorrow night to get in here. So that's kind of neat. Hello to Kathy Sis out there. And when does my vacation start? That is the question. Maybe I will reveal that on the nightcap tonight. Um, so, I don't want to miss anyone. Terry J, good to see you. So, you know, there's bonus warmth to be had tomorrow. And as Thomas Carlucci said, there's also this small risk of severe weather tomorrow, level one. And I can pop that in for you right here. See that little, let me take the stuff off there. The green, the dark green there says, yeah, and I'll zoom it in for you a little bit better. So, you know, Erie in a non-severe risk or a general thunderstorm possibility right there in the light green. But areas to the south, you guys know who you are. You know, south of 90 and down to Meadville and over to Warren County do have this level one risk of maybe getting a gusty thunderstorm, especially late tomorrow. So, you know, we'll continue to look at that for you. Kenny, good to see you here from West Springfield. Yeah, got your email. So, you know, that's a possibility. But we'll look at it as we go, you know, closer, well, into the night tonight, and certainly as we get closer to tomorrow. So let's just take a look. Here's what's going on. Okay, kids, it's still very mild out there despite the rain cooled air. I mean, 70, 66 Meadville and Warren, 67 Franklin. It's a good little deal there. Becky, good to see you. Thanks for all your reports from French Creek, New York. And the other thing that's making it so dank is this, the dew points. I mean, they're still mainly in the 60s. So we have kind of a dank, warm atmosphere for another 24 hours. See, it goes into tomorrow, Wednesday, muggy, chance of a thunderstorm, humid, and still on the warm side. Remember, normal high is in the low 70s. I'm going for like 77 tomorrow. After that, see, the front comes through here. Watch the dew point. It just drops like a deck of cards down here. You know, gets very cool and refreshing as we go into the first full day of fall, which of course is Thursday, and into the weekend. So Air quality is good all across the board today, which is nice. So here's what's going on, and here's what's going to happen over the next uh, 24 hours to 48 hours. And again, I'll try to keep up with your comments. If you do have any questions, I'm going to try to answer them for you. But congratulations, Bill Rogers. That is a tough thing to do. Godspeed to you, sir. All the best. Miss Karen, good to see you on the early show. Awesome. GFS Yvonne, good to see you. So here's the maps, okay? And you can see the winds coming out of the southeast there. So that's a warm weather wind direction. So we got these little dinky showers going out, and then towards daybreak, we may get another round of rain or a rumble of thunder. And then we go into tomorrow, and it kind of thins out a little bit, okay? And it even shows, like, if you look right up here, close to the lakeshore, it almost looks like a thinning of the clouds. So if you got a southeast wind, which is a very famous warm weather wind direction as it downslopes off the I-90 ridge into the lower elevations of the city, you know, we're looking at upper 70s tomorrow with any break in the precip. All right. Now, to the point of the thunderstorm and the low risk south of Erie. Now, watch what happens. Let me push this up a little bit more and kind of zoom in. This model saying later in the afternoon, you could get a nice little round coming over, like not just late in the afternoon, but evening, 6, 7. So if you get a bunch of boomers and you can see the wind flow almost circular here, that's a gusty wind. So there's chances for gusty thunderstorms tomorrow evening after a high perhaps in the mid to upper 70s. Now after that, you're going to see the showers thin out. The wind's still a little gusty, but into Thursday we go with less precipitation and slowly cooler weather. So that's the next 2 days in a nutshell. So you say hello to fall with warm temperatures, some showers, and maybe some evening storms. And then you go into the first full day of fall, Thursday, with still breezy conditions, less rain, cooler temperatures. That's kind of what we think. Marianne, where are you? Good to see you. Are you in the forest or Cockerton? My weather watchers, Carol and Rick. Thanks. 67, steady light rain in Crossingfield. John, always good to see you. Great to have you here. So, you know, that's the way it's going to go. And if look at a couple more things. Take the big map, for example, where we can be a little bit long range in the stuff. See, little shot towards daybreak, might get woken up by that. Then a little thinning of everything by midday tomorrow. Winds blow hard. Maybe we get close to 80, and then the line of showers and storms tomorrow evening. The wicked winds push the precip pretty much out on Thursday after some leftover showers. And then, you know, you look into Friday, and it's really a nice day. Again, farther out, new model. Low comes right over us, causes some hucklebuck tomorrow evening, spins out, showers dissipate Friday morning, and turns into a nice Friday. Now, this is probably Saturday here, this front. We may get some more showers, but I got a 7-day for you, and we'll use that. Tamara, good to see you. Villa soccer game, awesome. Glad you're back in the forest, Marianne. I know GFS, you're here. So there's probably a tropical update around, right? Because we love the tropics. And I know that if I can find my tropical map here, that there's a couple of storms. Of course, it's not on this roll. Way out in the Atlantic. One is the P storm, Pete, and the other is the R storm, Rose. So we kind of have Pete Rose way out in the Atlantic. And, you know, when you think of it, that's kind of neat. But both of those storms, and I apologize, I cannot find my full disk satellite here, which really bums me out. Both storms are not expected to become part of the U.S. mainland or to hit. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Now, there's going to be a bunch of junk on here that I'm going to have to eliminate because this is from last year. So I apologize for that. All these. This was all from last year. Sally, Paulette, Tropical Storm, Vicky, Teddy. All right, back to the present we go. We have Pete and Rose, Pete Rose, right here. But I think you were telling me neither one will look at. She's on it. She's on it like the excellent tropical weather forecaster that she is, and she tells you right there. Neither one of them will make landfall in these United States. So Pete Rose or Pete and Rose stay out in the Atlantic. Thank you, Elaine. Always good to see you here. Talk to me, Kenny. Message me something. I don't know. They a great question, Tamara. They do not use 5 letters in our alphabet for the Atlantic. They use all 26 in the Pacific. So they kick out. What do they kick out? Q, U. Let's see what's X, Y, and one other one. It's hard to. I'm trying to think backwards. So O, P, Q is out. R and T are in. R, T, U is out. V is in. W is in. X and Y are out. I hope I named 5 letters. If I only named 4, there's one more that they don't use. So there you go. Well, tell them to keep it open another day because you could get, you could dance you could swim between the raindrops and it still could be warm tomorrow. Dave, great to see you here. Thanks for joining the show. Timothy, great to have you here from Florida. 75 and still raining. I believe you. All right. So those are the maps in a nutshell. And I wanted to briefly touch on the tropics there just so you guys can see nothing really affecting the mainland of the United States and Pete Rose staying out there. So that is good. Send me an email, Kenny. Send me an email. I may not be able to figure it out until I'm back from the holiday trip, but other than that, we'll figure out something. Maybe something for late at night. All right. All right. So feeling tropical on the last day of summer, and we'll keep watching these storms. And thanks GFS for doing that. So yeah, it's still mild. The Queen has 67 outside of Yorktown. So again, these are pretty good temperatures for going into the end of September. All right. So let me try to give you all a forecast and get us. Now, if you don't know about this, we do a little show called the Weather Nightcap, same bat Facebook channel, where we go deep into the night. It sometimes doesn't even start till 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. But if you're around and you're an insomniac or you just like the nightlife and you're up after midnight, I'll be back here, God willing, and the creek don't rise, and we'll do more. And we'll have more time, which is nice. All right. All right. That is the question. I will reveal it later on the nightcap. All right. So you guys got the idea. It's kind of an on again, off again thing. So I'm going to slip you a 7-day here and hope I got the icon on the right day. So there you go. I'm still going for a 77 tomorrow. I don't think it's raining all day. I think we may even get a little sunshine. And so we could get warm and then late with some showers to start. Then we could get a later day storm. All right, Thursday, first full day of fall, mainly in the morning, a few showers. But there's your drop. But it's not a tremendous drop. And here's Friday. Friday looks beautiful. Another front, showers. Probably mainly afternoon on Saturday. Still a chance of a leftover Sunday, but it's not a washout. You're just going up and then down and then back up again. So wanted to let you know. All right. Who else? Who else can I say something to before we before I have to go. So cool to have you all here. Crap. That's great. 6 p.m. looks crappy. It could be. So check in tomorrow. Um, you know, it's never, we're always adjusting things, right? All right, Jen, good to see you, Jen Beatty. Uh, all right. All right. Then is that Thursday. Yeah, it might be a nice drive. Might be good, Becky. So again, any more quick questions, comments, or ideas? It's typical fall. It's the roller coaster ride, but it's not too bone chilling. Hot chocolate always accepted. Thank you, Bill Rogers. Use it. Yes, I am. I am. I'm going to Beantown. I am going to Beantown. Alistair from Saskatchewan, good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right. Where did he drive? My son drove his motorcycle. Oh, where are you talking about? Benazet or Boston? Let me know. Where were you? Benazet or Boston? We have a conflict here. Thanks, Faith. Always good to see you. Gloucester. They have this place. I forget the name of it. It's a pub. How unusual. Um, next, across the street, from what's called the Granary Burial Ground. I can't remember the name. It's the Bean. I think it's the Beantown Pub. And in the Granary Burial Ground, people like Sam Adams and John Hancock and the 5 people that died in the Boston Massacre and Paul Revere are all buried in that burial ground across the street from the Beantown Pub. So the saying is, the Beantown Pub is the only place where you can raise a cold Sam Adams and look down to another cold Sam Adams. You can figure that one out. All right. Yep. Yeah. It's planes, trains, and motor coaches without the trains. So there you go. Anyway, we'll say goodbye for now. If you can come back later, please do so. We'd like to do a nightcap. So thanks for enjoying the diversion. I don't want to spill this hot wax, but we have brought the candle back just because the diversion is all about good things. Corona aromatherapy, getting away from the 3 V's, the variant, the violence, and the virus, and all things bad news. So thanks for having a little bit of fun with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I love this little venue. Wish I could do it more, but we'll do it again someday. And thank you so much for being a part of the show. And we'll see you all later. Well, at least some of you down the road. Take care, everybody. Make it a great, what is this? Tuesday night.